Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays Civilization 6 New Frontier Pass continues with our Lady Six Sky of Maya playthrough. We are doing well in controlling the loyalty at this point of our conquests, which is good. We're taking Canada, we're taking the Mapuche cities here. We took Fez, because Fez was against us. That's what happens when you go against us, Fez. You get smacked down. So we are building the thing that lets us start dumping builder charges into projects. Or the Royal Society. Yeah. I was just making sure that I didn't accidentally start making the wrong thing there. Ooh, for every rainforest tile. So we got a couple rainforests, few rainforests. I'm seeing 3. I'm seeing 4 over here. So I mean, just from the look of it, getting a quick spot, I think that's probably... I think 4 is going to be a decent number for us. So let's move up here and then just grab this. This is 4 of them, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so that should be a decent little surge of science for us, which is nice.
Every life is meant.
Ulysses, hello. I think we've kind of, we kind of locked this in. One thing somebody mentioned, and I think I'm just gonna build it just because it's, you know, it is pretty nice for what we have set up with our Pantheon effect. The Earth Goddess, it's, you know, that synergizes well with getting the Eiffel Tower, especially as our empire expands as it has. So, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Eiffel Tower down here after the Royal Society starts. And we'll just have our capital work on that. You desperately need some assistance here in the form of flood barriers. It's not looking good for you right now. That much is obvious. You can plainly see that they need a little assistance to get by over there. It's dangerous. The Polish band Holy Princess is over here hanging out. Someone mentioned, because I was having some weird loyalty issues in the previous, this is gonna get us era score that we don't need. But that's okay. Someone mentioned that, you know, maybe it was a rock band or something like that, and I can see that. That could be, you know, that could be part of the reason that we had such weird loyalty shifts. So I don't think this guy can't see anything that we can attack, unfortunately. Oh, if we move this soothsayer up here, and now we have vision. There you go. Nice job, Soothy. You've selected a better spot to live. And that's gonna provide dividends for us down the road. And dividends in this case is access to another city. Sherbrooke, you got some problems, son. First and foremost, your tiles are terrible. Secondly, I might bomb you. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Let's fly you up here so that we can get some vision of these other cities. Hamilton, Calgary. You know, the desert city of Calgary, as it's known for its deserts. We'll go for, I was gonna say we'll go for Hamilton, but they're kind of out of range. So, whatever, I guess we'll take Sherbrooke. I'm gonna keep it, although I kind of feel like burning it to the ground. I'm keeping it just because, you know, I would feel bad destroying this obviously pivotal city in the Canadian Empire. Has done so much good for them throughout the course of events. The unfolding of time. It's always been there. And it will always stand, because we will not destroy a piece of history like that. That would just be, it would be horrifying. And I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't see it done either. I would have to look away. Oh, Canada. You are nearly defeated, and I feel kind of bad about it. Mainly because you put up absolutely no threat. And it was your own folly of joining in against me because of the Lautaro attack that caused you to fade away so quickly. You brought it on yourself by trying to stand up to me, the bully. And you know what this just indicates to me is never stand up to the bully, because he will destroy your civilization. In this particular case, at least, he will take over all of your cities. It's just what happens. It's not. I wouldn't say it's surprising in the least. Expected is actually probably more correct. That I will always be there to bomb your cities and take them from you.
One by one.
That is the role I play in this world. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and crack this open right here.
There may be no forgiveness.
Get our
for polyester.
synthetic materials. Work on our composites. We'll be able to make some modern armor, wind farms, and modern AT. Completely unnecessary, but always nice. We're doing fine without it, is I guess a better way to say it. It's not completely unnecessary. You know what I see right here is some uranium that could be mined. We've got some there. You know, we might have more in our territory. Let's just take let's do a little uranium plus Maya plus who gets a Ferrari. We only have one. Okay, so that's the only one in our territory. Which is, that's kind of surprising. We have a decent amount of territory. I'm slightly upset by this turn of events. It doesn't please me, that's for sure. Can you bomb Calgary? The answer is yes. So you should be able to hit either Hamilton or Calgary. And then let's have you start moseying on over. Hold on, Vancouver. We can take Hamilton in here, and then he can mosey on up this way to ready to take Calgary next turn. Yeah. So he'll just chill like right here. Get his reactive armor, and he'll be prepared. He'll be prepared for anything that this world has to throw at him. As long as whatever it is that they throw at him can be defeated by a tank, he's good to go. There's a very specific set of things that can deal with. But luckily, in a game of Civ, it covers a good bit. Quite a lot of ground, actually. They can deal with a number of obstacles, that's for sure. Alright, brother. You have one charge remaining. I guess we'll just drop this plantation. And then, you know, they brought a soothsayer out for some reason. To disrespect me. Is, I think, it's the actual reasoning behind it. We're gonna keep you here because you need a little loyalty control. It goes a long way. Oh! Even better at counter-spying now. And that's what you love to do. So I would, that's a match made in heaven right there. Obviously. It's perfect. There is some aluminum over here. Why are you building a fort next to a volcano? Are you out of your mind? Have you lost it, sir? I don't know what's going through your head, brother, but some mistakes were made as far as your overall placement of things here. Unless, you know, maybe Hamilton just loves forts. Maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe it's the... Oh! The nuclear sub. How dare they? I told you if a nuclear sub came around, we were going to be in trouble. I actually thought we would be deceased if a nuclear sub came around, but it turns out, you know, we did survive. We're going to pillage for health. And we still get to shoot. That's good. No. I clicked the wrong thing. Alright, bomber. Provide me with a little assistance in this endeavor. There you go. There you have it. Alright, Tesla's around. Well, who comes after Tesla in this list? Not somebody who's going to be of any benefit to us at the... in our current endeavors. At least that's what it looks like to me. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We do have a governor. Pingala was neutralized. How horrible. You definitely hate to see such a thing. So we got this from building that... Did we get it from finishing that building? Did we finish... We did finish the Royal Society or whatever it's called. So, what that means is, you know, we can start going for more builders, which I think we want to go ahead and go over here. And then switch something around. What are we going to take out to get more builder charges? I guess... I mean, I think our loyalty situation is probably a lot better. We probably don't need this anymore. It's definitely beneficial because we are losing some in certain cases, but you want public works to be around. So this, obviously, it's going to have some negatives. Mainly up here. But I think it'll be okay. I think we'll conquer fast enough for all of that to just be fine. Essentially. Let me go ahead and get a builder going for you. And then we also, you know what, we need traders. I'm just gonna queue this up for you. See how that goes in the near future. Modern armor, we can get that soon. Give me another seaside resort. Nobody actually can use this tile that has, none of our cities can use that tile, which is very sad. If we stole this city, which we will, you know, we need to make sure we swap that tile over to them so that they can use it. Because that's a very good tile, and it's not available to a city, and that's just sad. Oh wait, you got a counter spy, dude. You are built for counter spying now, and it shouldn't really matter where we counter spy. I guess that means you want to counter spy where you also cover somebody else's buildings, right? Because all city districts are defended in +1 level at districts within a hex. So it does matter a little. I guess you still want to stay close to here. So we'll hit up our industrial zone. Covers everything. We're good to go. Calgary gets bombed. Calgary gets taken. And now it's Peterborough. Let's take a step over yonder. Now we begin the bombing mission. Could you get in here? It's saying no. I feel like the game is lying to me. I guess it, you know, maybe it's not. Let me go into the go into the water and see if we can get this this city taken a little faster. We got to end this whole Canadian situation because it's getting very tedious over here. We need to send our bombers elsewhere. We're done with this region. You just build these things, Calgary. You don't need a sewer. You're not that good. Only good cities get sewers, Calgary. And you're not one of them. I don't know. We'll grab tax collector. Sure, why not? I'm shaking my head at this fort. You hate to see it happen, that they would build such a thing. Are you guys gonna be okay loyalty-wise over here? It's looking like probably no. It's looking like we need... I guess we're at war with Mansa Musa as well, so we could take this city from him and then really help our chances in the region. So, here. Togo, let's go. Go to Togo. Tesla. He can make the factory buildings go further. Where would you want that to occur? I don't know. I feel like this is probably fine. I don't actually know if that would help because they go... Oh, it goes 3 tiles out? I think that does provide us with just enough to get a couple of those Canadian cities in range. Let's do that. I might have miscounted that. It's a distinct possibility, but I'm hoping that it'd provide a little assistance because you can go out there and try and maximize it, but it hardly seems worth the effort, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem like a valid use of my time or yours, for that matter. Neither of our time should be spent doing that. No, he finally died. I guess they sent out another nuclear sub or something. Those nuclear subs are dangerous. We will deal with this treachery though. Gotta capture this city. No doubt about it. So we don't even have a melee unit nearby. We have you. You can't get here in one turn. So let me go ahead and see. Let's see. Faith purchase. Oh, dude. Helicopter. Let's get a little helicopter buddy system style. Then they'll come over here and they'll capture that next turn. That's what's going to work for us. No doubt about it. I guess we'll light you up like the fool you are. Sitting out there in the open when we have bombers littering the area. These fishing boats are pillaged. We can always, aspire to resolve that. All right, this guy, he captured our builder. I will slowly annihilate him. Seems worth the investment to switch over to those modern boys. And you shall rebase up here. Let's get you healed in Calgary. And then you can come in here, take this.
C'était illusoire.
Canada's done with. Goodbye, Wilfred. Canada will not stand to the test of time. And that's what you get when you mess with me by going for diplomatic victory points. You get beat down by tanks and bombers. Because you chose to be a threat, we had to neutralize you. And then you were foolish enough to grant us an easy war declaration. That's what I was looking for. By you going against us, you gave us the keys to the kingdom. You gave us the right to roll up in your territory and take all these cities. That was on you. We didn't do that. We didn't declare war against you. You brought it upon yourself. Yeah, this drone can provide us some assistance over here. That's what he's here for, is to get us a little visibility for our bomber boys. Should be very nice. Are you still having problems, Hamilton? Peterborough says it's not having problems. So if you say you're having problems, then I'm just gonna have to ask you a couple questions. Gonna have to ask you to leave, Hamilton. No, we want you to stay. We want your loyalty situation to be resolved. Aha! There you go. Much better. That's what we were looking for. Little air attack, get in here. Good, good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we'll get you up here, then, you know, maybe next turn we could even take this. There's a possibility, at least, that could be a thing that happens. Ah, here comes the visibility. And the blue jeans. Levi Strauss, you genius. Everybody's gonna have their own special cut. Whatever type of fit they want. Relaxed fit, classic fit. Straight fit, whatever you go for here. Levi Strauss has got you covered. We've got your look. We're ready. I want this AT crew to die, but I'm just gonna continue. I'm gonna continue the bombing mission, because I think, while I would like the unit to be killed, there's a lot more to be accomplished in the bombing of a city, for sure. This is now my city. It was your capital briefly, but it's now my city once again. Once again, for the first time. Get rid of that stupid nuclear sub. Get it out of here. It doesn't belong in this place. Drone, are you capable of... Here, let's bring you up to this city. In Gulu Mapu, that's going to be your temporary staging, your rally point. We might be able to get a lot accomplished from there, is what I'm thinking. Or at least redirect you to where the most bang for the buck can occur. Pew and Mapu, let's get some builders. We can send them down here to Koba. And they can provide us with a little assistance. Alright, you should... Let's grab this oil. You need to get a flood barrier, but let's do the repairs first and then the flood barrier. Levi. Thank you for your service. It's definitely appreciated. So they're rolling AT crew. We've learned how to do modern AT, but we're not to that level yet. We don't have the disposable income to really be chasing that type of deal. Hamilton. Let's get a mine. We're gonna get this one too. You have 2 sources of aluminum over here. It's gonna help us out tremendously. No doubt about it. So we're gonna be able to take this with 1 tank. So let's instead send you to look in the Walata region. Take out the Jebel. It looks like this is the Jebel, right? It is. Walata, what have you done? Anything crazy? No, not really. You'll be mine soon enough. Don't worry about it. And then we'll take you all to space. That's where the great stuff happens in the Mayan Empire. Stage 1 of the Mayan Empire is Earth. Stage 2 is space. We're looking forward to stage 2. It's when things start really getting good. Yeah, that's right. You split apart, you rock band jerk.
Many rules.
That's what you get for making noise. I have a noise ordinance, and you are violating it, and that is why you were forced to disband. All right, I wanted that guy to die because he was providing a lot of damage to my friend here, and he's gonna sit back and relax. Although, you know, it's risky over here. He's risking a lot by being so brazen with his placement. That's on him. I told him he could back down, and he said no. I want to be up here at the front. It's the only way I know how to live. And I said, you do you, brother. Let's get you up there, and let's provide you with some proper support. And that's where we are right now. That's how we got here. Mechanized infantry. Let's move forward. You don't need to be down here. There's no reason for you to exist in this plane. This builder, he could go get this oil. He'll get the oil. He was gonna go sacrifice himself to the spaceport, but he decided differently. He decided he was gonna be special and get the oil. We've got volcanic soil spices. I mean, those seem very special. That seems like, you know, those should sell for a lot. Rarity, the rarity part of it, they might not be delicious, I don't know. But the rarity aspect of those spices has got to be through the roof. And it just seems like, you know, getting spices on volcanic soil, those two things do not normally go together. 6 turns? Are you out of your mind? All right, man, you gotta put in work over here. You need to get vision up here too. Where's my drone at? Where's my drone at? There he is. He didn't make it. It kind of looked like it said he was gonna make it, and then he didn't make it. That's Sid lying to you to make the game a little harder. That's part of the Deity difficulty, is just the game lying to you about pathfinding. But, Alden, that happens on every other difficulty. Yeah, true. I guess you're right. You nuclear sub jerk. I'm annoyed at his defenses over here, mainly in his nuclear sub
Cold War
attitude.
Is not thawing.
It's not pleasing to me. That's for sure. We're still getting stuff out of Visselbonken. I was thinking, you know, cryptography can go in here, but it'd be over like Praetorium or something. We don't really want to lose that much gold. You know what? We can have loyalty when we're dead. That's the end of it. Oh, it's time to appease the gods once again. It's our favorite part of the game, appeasing the gods. Can I send a bomber to be sacrificed to a volcano? The answer is obviously no. But wouldn't it be cool if it was yes? Shouldn't you just say yes to that one just for the coolest factor? I think so. Alright, so let's queue up repair your outer defenses, because you could use some of that for sure. Let me make sure we get a unit in here. I guess field cannons. I can at least provide us with a little support. I wasn't super thrilled with that, as you can tell. But that's okay. Okay, let's get you over here so now we can see. And when we can see, we can bomb. You can't bomb what you can't see. That's the old quote, right? Can't bomb what you can't see. Remains true to this day. Okay, we need this uranium, sir. That is our uranium. It is not to be lumber milled, it is to be mined and extracted for greatness. Let's fix this. Who would destroy fishing boats out here? What kind of jerk would do such a thing? What kind of madman would allow fishing boats to be decimated like that? You're okay. We'll get rid of the tank, I imagine. The tank is mostly dead. The defenses are gone. I don't know where you're going. Cross this river. We'll figure it out as time goes on. Ah, you've provided us with the vision we so desire. I'm just gonna have you skip your turn this time. We'll probably just bomb both of these things out of existence next turn and then walk ourselves in when the getting is good. Batzak, let's go ahead and siphon some funds. Seems like a reasonable course of action for us. Oh, and here's our very special spices, the volcanic soil spices. You can only get them from one region of the world. They're so special. Chatty Mapu. Chatty Mapu. Do 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 do. Fuel Mapu. He moved out the artillery. He tried to ram a tank into me. He is about to have his life entirely ruined. So 1 bomber at the city, 2 bombers against the artillery. You send the tank in to take the city. That's the plan. He's not happy about our glorious age. Our glorious golden age. What do we get for this one? Campuses? Oh, campuses getting extra production? We have a ton of campuses out there. This obviously is what you go with. Heartbeat of Steam? In a heartbeat, we take Heartbeat of Steam. Anyone who thinks otherwise is wrong. You guys, let's get him. Well, there is a trader to be taken here, but this is what you do. You ignore the trader. Keep the city. So there is that guy out there. Let's try to repair. He might run away. He might just shoot. It's hard to say. This dust storm never hurt anybody. We should be fine running through it, right? Of course we will. Of course we will. Everything will be good. I have no doubt in my mind. Okay, we want, we're looking for gold. And then we prefer like an Athens type of adventure, where we also get 6+ food and 6+ production. It is what they like to say, a beautiful thing. What's going on? Oh, you gotta fix this, man. It's all wrecked. Of course it has to be upgraded. We can see this. Oh, because we have our drone. Look at him. He's so good. This is his home for now. He's providing us with all the benefits we desire and need. Let me go ahead and shoot you. You get shot. You get to heal. So loyalty in this region is fine. What about now that we have taken Canada? This is Spain. This is not where we're looking. Okay. You guys are all good over here now? Hamilton, you're doing all right? Everything looked all hunky-dory over there, so we can look elsewhere for a bit. Well, you gotta get over here and hook this up with a... Is this owned by you? It is owned by you. We're gonna go ahead and plantation that beast up. These walls, they're coming down. I need to see this city. Here's a way you do it. Yeah, okay, now we can see. Let's put him over here. We know that we can walk him out there and see that city, though. And that's an important fact to keep in our minds. He's here. He sacrificed himself to the moon landing. Let's go ahead and buy another builder to be sacrificed. Shave a little time. Oh, this gets purchased and upgraded. Now we're getting even more aluminum from the Canadian deserts of Calgary and Hamilton. Vast untapped resources are now being tapped. They're being added to the Mayan military industrial complex. Please wait. I won't wait. I will instead add this proposal. This is the last of my favor. My favor is plummeting away. Minus 12 per turn. What have I done to deserve such a thing? I have given this world greatness in the form of technology and peace. There's definitely peace in what's happening right now as people become absorbed in the Mayan way of thinking. Everyone just starts to have a better life when they join the Mayan Empire. All these people we've rescued from the Mapuche government, we have embraced. Let's go ahead and put an observatory down. Because even though you're getting 452 per turn, you could always be getting 455 per turn. You know what I'm saying? Makes perfect sense. Can you hit stuff up here? So you can. Let me get you closer, though. Because you can definitely hit a troop, but now you should be able to hit some cities, I would imagine. And you... If we move you up to Calgary... I know we're flying into a dust storm. It's dangerous over here. You might get some dust in your parts, your regions. I don't know what to call them. You might get messed up by some sand. Is what's happening. Sand just goes everywhere. You don't want to deal with that mess. You're gonna be cleaning that out for decades. Ask me how I know. All right, let's see what's going on. So we are getting 452 science per turn. Obviously, we're leading there. We are a few turns away from the moon landing. So that's going to move us up another step. We're working on advanced ballistics. Let's just take a look at the end of the science tree here. How are we looking? 5 techs away from robotics. We still have to get into this, unrevealed section to get the rest of the pieces of the science victory puzzle. But that's okay. We're getting 452 science. The Mapuche are at 125. Poland's at 393. She continues to surprise me. 212 for Greece, 175 for Spain, 166 for Mali, and Khmer at 159. 159 for the Khmer. We're getting 270 culture. 90 for the Mapuche. 377 for Poland. She's so good. 334 for Greece. Jadwiga, I adore you. You're doing wonderful things. 200 for Spain. 182 for the Khmer. And 166 for Mansa Musa. We're up to 1,660, and our friend Jadwiga has broken that 4-digit barrier. She was so close last time, and she has managed to achieve it. So congratulations to her. The Mapuche are still in third. Mansa Musa is in last place, and he is about to start getting picked apart by bombers. So that's not looking good for him. We stopped Lautaro from getting his moon landing, probably. I don't think he's chasing it anywhere else, but I don't know. He might be trying to do a moon landing over here. I don't have a vision on those things anymore. But we're about to finish it, so that's good. We're at 30 of 348. He's at 53 of 348 for tourists. They've gotten rid of the 200-something turn timer for Poland, so, you know, we're not on an imminent path of destruction. That's good. Philip, Shinto, 3 of 7. He's doing things out there. And then diplomatic victory, now that Canada is gone, is at least a ways away, so that's good. And we do have to appease the gods. You got to remember that next time. That's very important to us. We have to remember to appease those gods. And that means sacrificing some folks. You got to crack a few troops to make a troop omelet. It's as true today as it was back then when we started this whole deal. And it will continue to be the truth into the future. That's going to be it for this one, though. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.